Welcome to Vintage Postcards Part 5. Let's get back into it. Let's get right into it. I don't know if you guys like watching these videos as much as I like making them, but I really do like making them. So let's get back into looking at vintage postcards. This is Part 5. That's just delightful. It's from Mexico, and I don't see a date stamp. Dear Kathleen, this is a wonderful place, and we have had a marvelous time. Gil is so relaxed. We'll see you before this does. Love, Mary Jean. And it says Tampico, Mexico. Typical Mexican views. That's nice. Okay. All right. This is interesting. It's cool. Got a dog on the stage? It is. It's a boxer. What do you guys think this is? I don't know. Horn. Holland? It's in Holland? Is that right? Yeah, it definitely is in Holland. Bundespost. Deutsche Bundespost. So that's a German stamp? Luftpost? Okay, May 6th, The Hague, or The Hague, Holland. Greetings to you from Holland. We were so fortunate to arrive here when the tulips and hyacinths were at their best, and it is a glorious sight. On to Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. Hope you are well. Elizabeth Walker. So that was Holland. Look at this, it's beautiful. It's the London Bridge. I wonder when this was taken. We'll see on the back. Reprints of a postcard printed in 1914 by J. Salmon, Sevenoaks, England. And this is from 1984, November 22nd. Hello. Diana and I are spending Thanksgiving weekends at Lake Havasu, the home of the London Bridge. Okay, so 1984 they had moved. Oh yeah, look right there on the postage. This isn't London. This is from Lake Havasu. This is after they moved the London Bridge to Lake Havasu, Arizona. Okay. It was bought by McCulloch in 1968 and brought piece by piece from London and reconstructed exactly as it had crossed the Thames for more than a century. It is a beautiful bridge and now spans the Colorado. We are having fun browsing through the quaint English shops here at the village. I'll be flying back to, I don't know what that says. Does that say Carmel? It's a weird way to write. I don't know. We have now there, so we'll be in. Okay. Dorothea Draper. I've never seen her before. None of these are. We haven't seen a familiar postcard writer. This says Firenze. This is Italy. This is Firenze is that Florence? I think that's what they call Florence, right? Dear Kathleen and yeah, okay. Dear Kathleen and Fulton, Florence is everything I expected and more. It's a perfectly beautiful city. I love it here. Thank you again for the tissues and soap. They're certainly wonderful to have. I hope you both are well. By now, the weather there must be lovely. You can really enjoy your leisure. There is so much to see and do here, it's almost overwhelming. The art is magnificent. Best of all, the Italians are so very friendly and willing to help us speak the language. My love to you both, Pen. That's a very nice card. That was a really nice card. Is there a year? I don't know. I don't remember if there was a year that we saw. That was nice though. Florence, Italy. This is interesting. This is nice. Is this going to be Holland or Germany? What do you guys think? Oh, there's Germany. It's Luftpost. It says, is that Maritz, 1971? Oh boy. This is somebody who we've seen before. This handwriting. Who's this? Henrietta or something? I can't remember this person's elite Anita. All right, let's try it. St. Moritz Bod. Is that what that says? St. Moritz Bod, September 23rd. Boy, oh boy, here we go. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Morgan. Does that look like Mr. and does that look like Mrs. and does that look like Morgan? It doesn't to me, but we know that's what it is because this is Fulton and Kathleen's mail. It was so comforting to hear your voice, dear Mr. Morgan, when I called you the other day before I left. I'm so happy to tell you that even that the surgeon gave us no hope at all. Oh boy. He did not have to amputate anything. 3 exclamation points. Your prayers and good thoughts have helped. He had to remove, a 6-inch thrombus embolus, and the circulation in the foot is back. Okay, that's good news. All right, so they didn't have to get their foot chopped. We are so thrilled. We can sometimes just not believe it yet. My mother was very pleased to get your greetings. She smiled and said hello too, and she said that one of these days she'll see you, but not right now. Okay, where do we continue? This is really good. Have fun. And best regards to both of you. I think, is that Alita or Anita? I know we've seen this handwriting before, and I haven't always liked it, but somehow I made it through this. Oh, that pen, excuse me. I like this. Oh, that pen. She likes to use exclamation point. Oh, look at all these dots here. Sometimes just not believe it yet. And look at all those. Okay. I know I'm a weirdo, you guys, but I like this stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this place. Yeesh. Midsummer. Or whatever. Look at, right? What's that other one with the with all the bees? Or the what was it called? The honey. The Wicker Man. The Butchert Gardens, Victoria, British Columbia, the Rose Garden. Old-fashioned rambling and climbing roses and daylilies near the entrance to the Rose Garden. Oh wow, look at, oh no, I thought it said 91, which didn't make much sense, but it says 1981. September 8th, 1981. Hello from Victoria. Ken and I have been on a 2-week tour from San Francisco to Banff. Ooh, that's nice. Lake Louise and Jasper. Also spent 2 days in Vancouver and 2 days in Victoria, staying at the Empress Hotel. Weather is lovely here, but had a few showers further north. Received your PC and sorry you have been ill. Hope you have fully recovered your strength. Kathy. Malaga. La Alcazaba? La Alcazaba. La Alcazaba. I wonder how, remember, you ever do that thing when you type into your phone, like how to pronounce foreign words? I mean, I do that, and it'll be like a lady's voice, and she'll say, La Alcazaba, La Alcazaba, La Alcazaba, right? I do it sometimes. Hario? I don't know what that means. Hario. Oh no, that's that's airmail. That's aereo. That's aereo. That's letting us know that this is Spanish airmail. Oh, well, this isn't Kathleen. This is Miss Esther Williams. Now, I can't make any claims that this Esther Williams is the famous Hollywood swimming star, but we're going to look at this postcard written to her. November 11th. Dear Esther, we were happy to hear from you at length and want you to know we think of you so often. Seville, Granada, Cordoba, one thinks of as romantic cities, and we find that Malaga, too, has real charm. Now off to Madrid. Love from Evelyn and B. That was a really nice card. This pen is interesting. Is that a felt tip? So it looks like it's a felt tip, but this is pre... Oh, no, there it is right there. There's the zip code. Okay, I almost said this is pre-zip code, but... I don't know when this is. Let's move on. That's interesting. That was a nice card. Interesting card, too. Another beautiful... Look at this building. That looks like from where the bad guys lived in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, kind of. Chateau Frontenac in Quebec. Is that Frontenac? I don't know. 1953. Oh, that's interesting. It's also Miss Esther Williams, except now she's in Modesto. Dear Esther, Mother and I drove to Quebec by way of the Thousand Islands Bridge and are going home through Maine. The route has been very scenic so far. Marion went to Europe and North Africa with Elvira this summer. Love, Ruth. Nice card. Look at all these lines they stamped on the back. Is this really necessary? I mean, over here it makes sense, but then over here you're just obscuring Esther's ability to read this delightful missive. Is this the same card? Well, that's interesting. It's not the same card, but is it the same place? It looks exactly like the same place. This is the same place, right? It's not the same place, man. It's not. This is Dufferin Terrace. It's also Quebec, but it's a different place altogether, and it's 1967. It's years later. It's still to Esther, but now she's in Carmel. Dear Esther, well, what a mad rush, but I'm here and so glad to see Barry again. Expo 67 is really... I lost track. Expo 67 is really wonderful, and Barry brought me here to Quebec City for the week, and it is so very interesting. I have never been here before. I phoned home, and all is well. It seems like a dream. Everything happens so fast. I'll be flying home on Sunday. We'll write lots of love, Audrey. That's such a nice card. She was very... descriptive and passionate and happy when she was writing this. Admiralty Arch showing the Mall and Buckingham Palace, London. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Admiralty Arch showing the Mall and Buckingham Palace, London. Oh, it's a magnificent structure, isn't it? September, no zip code. Admiralty Arch. Beyond this imposing arch can be seen the Mall, the processional route for all state occasions, and in the distance is Buckingham Palace. Okay, you ready to jump in? We're back in Modesto. It's 1956. Leaving here for Boston. Oh boy. What is going on here? Is this... all right, let's jump in. Leaving here for Boston and something on Wednesday. What a trip. Glad to be back home. It's just too difficult. I'm just going to move past it. I'm sorry, guys, but that looks like they were maybe day drinking. Beautiful. Is this colorized? It's interesting. What is this? Bohemian Grove? Kind of looks like it. Rhododendrons grow what? Holy crap. How did I call it, you guys? It's Crescent City. So Crescent City isn't Bohemian Grove, but Bohemian Grove is on the way to Crescent City. Rhododendrons grow wild and sometimes 20 feet high Redwood Highway near Crescent City, California. Is that 1958? Is that Garberville? Wow. So I was just kind of joking that this by saying that this looks like Bohemian Grove, but this is actually very, very close to that place. I probably have said that too many times. Dear Aunt Henrietta, oh, wait, Henrietta? Thought this was Esther. Dear Aunt Henrietta, we're sorry to leave you yesterday. Everything seemed to happen so suddenly, almost like a dream, that we were there at all. It has been much cooler. In fact, I have a sweater on. We'll write later. Love, Audrey. Was Audrey the one that wrote that really happy letter? Yeah. In Canada. So she's in Canada. And then here she's at the Redwoods. We were sorry to leave you yesterday. Modesto. Everything seemed to happen so suddenly, almost like a dream, that we were there at all. It has been so much cooler. In fact, I have a sweater on. We'll write later, love, Audrey. I really like these cards to Esther Williams, but we're at the 17-minute mark, and so we're going to have to stop. So this has been a great episode of Vintage Postcards. I really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. We only have another stack left. This might be the last episode coming up. Will be episode 6. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll start the next episode out with this interesting postcard that looks very old. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day or evening or morning. Bye-bye.